Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Last Fits Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We were hit with a military-grade dose of plot exposition last time, and it really did a number on me because I've been sick for the past week. I had to re-watch the whole thing just to recall what actually happened. Nevertheless, we're back. We're operational. Not fully at 100%. I don't think my voice is quite there yet, but we're so close to the end of this behemoth of a game, so you know what? We press on, okay? And we figure out just what the hell is going on with all these timelines converging and whatnot. Early the next morning, I woke Hiriko up and convinced her to join me in the courtyard. What are we doing out here at this hour? The enemy is going to attack during the morning announcement. But before that, I need to ask you something. What is it? It's about Veshnes, the Supreme Commander. In the last two battles, you basically told everyone to ignore her. You had us focus on the regular commanders instead. And you want to know why? It's simple enough. I mean, Darumi tried to confront her, and she paid the price, and we lost out on her presence on multiple routes. It's because she isn't as much of a threat in this timeline. Why not? In most, though not all, other timelines. She starts absorbing cryptoglobin like we do. That's true. That's true. Most of it's our fault, though, because we let our guard down. We're just like, huh? What's going on? Oh my god, she just stabbed her! She just stabbed her comrade in the back! It's a decision she comes to while listening in on our communications in her hoodie guise on day 7. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. There is rhyme and reason why sometimes she absorbs commanders and sometimes she doesn't. She also finds out about you coming from the future, from intercepting a conversation between you and Sire. That's when she puts it all together. The reason both sides suddenly got stronger is because of you absorbing so much cryptoglobin during the first cycle. Knowing that, she decides to do the same, breaking her religion's greatest taboo. Well, she does seem like she wants to start a new one, in her image, so makes sense that she's getting rid of the old guard, the old tenets. But none of that has happened in this timeline. Because you didn't mention time travel in the battle on day 7.
Oh.
Not that you would, having decided to keep it a secret from everyone. See, I was on the right track. I wanted to keep it a secret from everybody, and this is precisely why, you know? The less they know, the safer they'll be. Now, Veshnes doesn't know you've come from the future, or just how much power can be gained by taking it from others. Do you understand what that means? Yeah. She's still following the teachings and not absorbing cryptoglobin. Not in this timeline, anyway. It did make sense. That must be why she didn't drain Pakron after we defeated her. But that doesn't mean she's not a threat at all, right? Of course not. Ideally, I'd like to put an end to her in today's battle. How are we going to do that? We have the new weapon Sire and Nigu created. It's what we usually use on day 15. Oh, right. But it's also usually unfinished. Yeah, we've seen the results. Especially when it's Takemaru dealing the fatal blow. Poor Kyoshika, though. And poor Tsubasa, too. Couldn't even go through with the damn thing. I always appreciated Kyoshika's sacrifice, though. She's definitely one of my favorite characters. And it really sucked to lose her so early on. For the majority of our routes that we took part. Well, thanks for the memory. What do you think I've been doing while you've been moping these last 2 days? I don't know. Thanking the Lord that it was Kyoshika blowing up the bomb and not Takemaru? Do you remember that timeline? Because I could use a massage right now. I've been really sick. I've been out gathering materials. I know the ruins so well by now. It barely took me any time at all. The bomb is 100% complete. That's good. You don't have to chop me in half as well while we're at it. Just to keep my legs intact. That includes the detonator. Nobody will have to die setting it off. That was good news, but I felt pretty guilty about it. Hiriko had been out there working so hard, and I hadn't done a single thing to help. Wow, sorry. Sorry, I've just been moping and being all depressed the past couple of days. Don't worry about it. You can lick my boots clean to apologize. Maybe after day 100, okay? I'm already sick.
Oh.
This bomb is also a lot more powerful than the past versions. I gave Sirei and Nigu some pointers to improve it. So we're going to hit Vishness with that today? That's right. We're going to make this word out of her. Yeah. Vishois. God. Alright, remind me to look that up after. Hirako's eyes glinted viciously behind her glasses. Then, we heard the morning announcement over the PA system. And the alarm is soon to follow.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Okay. Yep, he was cut off. Not just by me, but by the alarm as well.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Here they come. Lucky we got our tactical Undying Flames bomb to detonate. From a distance, mind you. Right on schedule. Okay, here goes. Straight to the war room. When we got to the war room, everyone else was already there, because, you know, I'm perpetually late. You're late! Yeah, I know, I just said that. Where have you guys been? I bet they were off making babies somewhere. That's for later on, she did ask me. What? Such indecency. Do you two think of nothing else?
Hey!
We weren't doing anything like that! Didn't Sirei and Nigu tell us the invaders would attack early in the day? My dear brother and I were waiting here for almost an hour before the alarm went off. Well, hey, they're here now. That's what counts. Do you have a read on the enemy? Sirei nodded and pointed to the monitor with his stick. Can it reach?
That's...
Valagartso!
What?
And Zanshin, right?
Okay, well, you guys are well briefed. Apparently, the others already knew about the commanders would be faced. Hiroko had probably told Sirei and Nigu so they could brief the rest of the team.
You said these two can combine their bodies together?
Yeah. To be fair, though, I haven't really engaged with them much. Probably like once or twice. And then, well, they were too far back in the roots to really get involved with any fighting, and I always tended to skip them.
Just like Takumi and Hiroko.
Hey! Oh! Don't hold it against me!
So it was a battle simulation to better understand our enemy's moves!
Yes, we melded together. Just to prototype. Neither of us replied. It'll take way too long to start clearing up that misunderstanding now. Thank you, Kurara. Come on, let's get out there and start killing! How's the revival-matic looking, though? Don't you worry about a thing. It's all fixed up and ready to go. If you die, you'll be brought back good as new. Including all your memories, of course. As long as you don't bleed out. Which is actually quite common. So go in and die all you want. Just try to leave someone alive to defend the school. Yeah, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out! Alright. Team Captain. Ugh. Alright, Valagartso and Sanshin. Welcome back to the party. We won't be seeing it. Annihilate all enemies. I feel, we're a bit light on this front side. There's only 4 of us? Is that? No? Oh, yeah, I think it is, actually. We've got 4 on each side, that's 16 of us. I'm just getting greedy. Because all of us are alive.
Wow! That wasn't hard at all.
That's probably because the commanders haven't arrived yet.
Even though they were on the monitor? Where'd they go?
I think they're here. Look over there.
Did they go to our tennis court and start playing? I'll let this
Now
play.
you face Valagarzo,
Been a
the
while.
paragon of indomitability. Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield.
Not to mention, this will be the last time.
Blood of my bond, release!
Messy. Alright, but where's Sanshin? I remember this guy was a force to be reckoned with during the initial 100 days. Because he was guarding the forward base, right? Damn. That's a big rod. And you, having absorbed Ema.
I am the paragon of salvation, Zanshin. I'm done letting you have your way with us.
It's only day 15.
In the name of God Most Holy, I will purge you from this planet!
Yeah, we know your names already.
Yeah, lucky you. Normally we don't even know who you are.
We've got a neat little intelligence network of our own, you know?
Everyone seemed pretty confident, but I suddenly remembered how this went the first time around. Yeah, so did I. I sidled up to Hiriko and tried to talk to her without attracting attention.
Hey, Yugamu hasn't made his special drug in this timeline, has he?
The one he used to defeat Shunshin in the first cycle?
How would you know? You were dead.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't extracted any Commander DNA to make it with.
No, well that's on me. I should have got him to execute Pakron.
Why didn't you say anything? We could have used Mervrams before we killed him.
Or Mervrams.
Me? Why didn't you say anything?
Because I'm sick.
I don't remember anything about the first cycle battle with Shunshin.
She was right, of course. Hiriko was already dead at that point, killed by Eito. I hadn't thought of taking DNA from Mervram. That was on me. But I never expected we'd have to face Zanshin again as early as day 15. Damn it! I'm choking!
Long has it been since we last fought together as one session? I can't wait to go wild again!
Can't you at least try to act your age? We need to finish this quickly.
What the hell? What are they up to now?
They're doing what Hiriko and I were doing.
We're not just fighting for ourselves
Talking.
anymore.
You gotta be kidding me! Where did they go?
Probably in that giant hole in the ground. Oh, shit! I wonder if, like, Taramtani and New Gang kind of, like, combined like this. How they look, and what the powers would look like.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about the whole combining thing.
Being able to merge together like that? I'm so freaking jealous!
Just...
Of what? It's better if you don't ask, Nozomi.
Yeah, he might spend 10 days talking to you about Yuri.
Don't worry, guys. We can still win this, even without the drug.
The what drug? Drugs? You want steroids?
That... drug?
Yeah, the drug. You know, for my pheromones. Oh wait, no, not that drug. God, no, not that drug.
Never mind. Just fight!
Yeah, we'll keep my pheromones totally subdued this time around.
Alright.
Oh man, he wanted to lay out the opening line, but she took over. I kind of regret skipping this battle. Kind of wanted to fight them for old time's sake, but it's okay. The quicker we get through this, the better for my voice. Alright.
I'm sorry, my darling. I couldn't protect you. And here I made a vow to keep our family safe. I'm a liar and a fool.
Don't say that, my love. You're a hero. You fought valiantly for me. For everyone.
My only regret is that our little warrior will be left to fend for himself.
He'll be fine. Even if we're not there for him. He's strong.
Until the planet gets consumed by undying flames.
He is your son, after all.
Though to be fair, if we're in a time loop situation, that never comes to pass.
Ugh, can you not talk about your kid right now? It's making it really hard for me to work in dirty jokes.
Ah, you pervert! I knew it all along.
At any rate, this means victory's ours. Yes?
She was framing Kyoshka all this time.
Yeah, but don't forget what Siri told us. There's gonna be another one.
The words were barely out of Moko's mouth when that other one showed herself. There she was, the Supreme Commander, Veshnes.
How disappointing. Valagarzo, Zanshin. I thought you were stronger than this. Or did you lose on purpose, so I could take your prey for myself?
Yeah, that was it. As she spoke, a change started to come over Veshness's body.
So that's her battle form, huh?
Quick, deploy the rocket!
We learned a little about it from the intel we got, but... it's still pretty gross looking, isn't it?
Okie dokie! Time to get killing!
I guess we're doing this.
Now you're throwing up?
Wait. There's no need for us to fight her directly. Sire? Nigo? Is everything ready?
You bet! We can fire at any time!
Well, what are you waiting for? Us to go inside? Because that's a sensible thing to wait for.
Get back inside the school! Post haste!
It's time to use the new weapon, huh?
Wait, new weapon?
And I'm not talking about the drug.
You never told us nothing about that.
Everybody looked confused. Obviously, Sirei, Nigu, and Hirako hadn't felt it necessary to tell them about the bomb.
There's no time. We'll explain later.
Trust me, guys. Just get out of here!
Let's go! Don't complain. This is a good thing. The others responded to my order and ran back towards the school. Hirako and I brought up the rear. Once we were all inside, I turned back and saw Veshness walking slowly across the battlefield toward us. It was now or never.
We're in! Fire when ready! Gotcha! Here we go!
Okay, please don't be a dud.
Undying flame bomb! Fire!
Oh man, you didn't have to call out the attack. She might be wary of it now. Oh, here it is. Wow, just like that. Alright. Time to retire for the rest of this route. I guess if we really get bored, we can go to other timelines and just cause havoc. That'd be fun. Maybe that's what this route is all about. Just like, man, I'm bored, we've got nothing to fight. Should we just like go to other timelines and see how bad shit could really get? And just, you know, play with their lives and fates? Nice work, troops! You did great out there! The credit for the final blow has to go to us and Miss Shizuhara, of course. Alright, jeez, so humble. That's right. We couldn't have done it if you hadn't got those materials for us, Shizuhara. We are truly grateful. Seriously though, Hirako. You could have told us we had something like that up our sleeve. Yeah, this was no time to butter your lips.
Oh!
The expression is button your lip. If we'd known, we could have helped you get the materials you needed. Why'd you keep it secret all this time? Let's just say I had my reasons. So Veshness actually bit the big one? She's really gone now? She's got to be. An explosion that strong would have blown her to smithereens. It's true she disappeared without a trace when the dust cleared, but since there's no body, there's a chance she might have survived somehow. Come to think of it, that did happen in some other timelines. Somehow, Veshness returned. Even after getting caught in the undying flame bomb's blast, Veshness came back to fight another day. But that was because she'd started absorbing cryptoglobin by then, right? I glanced over at Hirako. She was resting a finger on her glasses, a distant look in her eyes, like her thoughts were somewhere else. No use thinking about what ifs now. I say we enjoy this victory high while it lasts. I'm down for that. We gotta take our wins where we can.
No.
Then, is it time for the usual? I think so. 1, 2, Special Defense Unit!
Best in the world!
Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit! Fight on! Oh yeah. Sorry I ruined it with my broken-ass voice. But we've heard it before. I had to get involved, man! They're my team! So, will we be having a party this time? We don't have the budget for that! You know, I could barely make 3D models, damn it! This is a military academy, not some hedonistic tech startup. You think we got beanbags here in the cafeteria? Alas. Oh, Kyoshka, it's okay. Just be glad you're alive. And so our post-battle meeting ended without any further discussion. Tired, but satisfied that we'd done a good job, we went back to our rooms to rest. It's much needed. That night, a little while after dinner, I made my way to Hirako's room for some extracurricular celebratory sessions. What? My shoes are already clean. Oh, did Rumi lick them already? I'm not here to lick your boots, Hideko. What do you want then? My sofa and desk chair aren't broken. I didn't come so you could sit on me either. I wanted to ask you something.
Huh?
You said you'd be counting on me to get us out of this loop. Let's get into details. What exactly am I going to have to do? Good question. First of all, we'll need to figure out an actual method of leaving the loop. Can we consider that our objective for now? If you want. But it's not going to be easy. You can't just try anything that comes to mind and hope it'll work. Believe me, I'm speaking from experience.
Huh?
What should we do then? Don't get ahead of yourself. There's something else we have to deal with first. Something else?
Oh.
Tomorrow night. We're leaping to this timeline. Oh, here we go. Hideko took out her device and showed me the timeline diagram again. This one? I call it the Killer Zombie Branch. It's upstream from the Serial Killer and Zombie branches. Hence, Killer Zombie. Okay, why do we need to get involved in these branches? You mean...
Oh.
Yes. The timeline where you became a serial killer. Tomorrow we're going there. And we're changing history. Okay. Sounds good. But why? Like, should we just focus on our own timeline here? This is the closest we've gotten to breaking the loop. And we're going to another loop. After breakfast, I headed back to my room to think out my next move. Hideko said we'd go change history tonight. It still gives me most of the day to do other stuff. Maybe I'll head back to my room and go hang out with someone for a while. Alright. Back to my room. Let's see if we can explore, get some materials. Day turned to night. As it usually does. Taking care not to be spotted, Hideko and I snuck out of the school. We made our way along the road that led to the old lab. Along the way, Hideko began speaking.
Oh?
I discovered the parallel leap machine on my 37th loop.
Uh-huh.
I decided to investigate every corner of this old town, and happened upon it by chance. Over the next few loops, I'd go back when my memories returned, and try to learn more about it. By the 49th loop, I more or less knew what it could do, and how to operate it. So we still don't know who made it, or why it's here, other than the fact that it's a plot device made by Uchikoshi, most likely. Why were you so determined to figure it out, though?
Oh?
You probably won't believe me. Don't laugh, alright? Okay. I heard a voice. While I was sleeping. It said, that machine will be your salvation. Seriously? You said you wouldn't laugh! Oh, sorry, it's just... You must have just been hearing things, right? She ignored me and carried on walking. I followed after her at a safe distance, feeling like I just poked a hornet's nest. Takumi, come on, that was a layup! All you had to do was not even snicker. God. One job, man. I still can't help wondering what that machine is doing here in the first place. Like, anytime someone says don't laugh, I give my word I will not laugh, no matter how ridiculous.
Oh?
Someone here must have been researching parallel universes. Somebody? Who? Researchers, probably. You know, scientists. People who do research. What researchers, though? How am I supposed to know? God, you're pissing me off tonight, Takumi. Let's just be grateful we have access to such a useful resource. Come on. Alright, sorry. I'll stop asking questions. Like the last time, Hideko and I dispelled our class armor once we got inside the lab. We can't wear leap suits and class armor at the same time, right? We went over this before, but for exposition's sake. The leap suits repel our hemoanima. I know, but why do they have that function? You promised you wouldn't ask any more questions.
Oh?
Leaping is achieved using cryptoglobin, or rather, using its energy waves. The infinite parallel universes out there exist in a space filled with cryptoglobin energy. It surges in constant waves and unpredictable patterns. To leap, we have to harness those waves. It's almost like surfing. We ride the waves in that space to get to our destination. Have you ever heard of the phenomena called logic dive? It's a Danganronpa 2 thing. Doing that without protection puts a lot of strain on the body. Yeah, I know. I've experienced it myself.
You got off easy.
Did I? You almost choked me to death.
Serious sleep damage can affect the brain and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
Something tells me I should remember this.
Hey, I'm tougher than I look.
Please take this seriously. If you parallel leap 2, maybe 3 more times with exposed skin, your body will eject all of its cryptoglobin.
Oh, does that mean I turn into a husk of it?
That means no more revivals. You'll die, and you'll stay dead.
Oh, okay. My point is, to avoid leap damage, you have to avoid touching that cryptoglobin energy directly. So that's why the leap suits cover our whole bodies and push it away from us. That's right. If I recall correctly, on the killer zombie branch... Is it? Is it the night where Hiriko's attacked in the biolab? There's just so many timelines, it's hard for me to keep everything together. Thanks for clearing that up. I have another question, though. Oh my god, we have no time. Let's go. You said we're going to change history tonight. What exactly is that going to involve? The same thing as when I went to the Hunt Mystery timeline on day 5. Erasing the Gi data from that Takumi's brain. I've got everything we need right here on this thumb drive. That's the thing Siri gave you, right? The cerebral glitch repair program? Yes. The only difference is this time we'll be treating the killer zombie version of you. Let's call him Takumi II to make things easier. At this rate, Takumi II is going to become a killer. We're going to treat him before he can commit his first murder. But that's not all. We've got something else we need to do in that timeline. What's that? In the version of history I know, Takumi actually kills somebody tonight. Who's that? Hiriko too. In other words, me. What? We have to prevent that murder before we move on to treat him. Hold on a minute, I don't remember any timeline like that. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the one who got killed. I remember it very clearly. Tonight, around 11 p.m., I'll be killed by Takumi II in the biolab. You probably just haven't recovered those memories yet. Yeah, I thought so. Is that why? I guess I did repress a lot of memories of that time. Hey, Hiriko, what time is it now? She tapped her glasses near her temple before replying. 9:18 p.m. How do you know? My glasses have a clock function built into them. The lenses can function as a transparent heads-up display to show me the time whenever I touch them just here. Oh, convenient. It'll be a problem if you can't keep track of the time. Here, you can have this. Your device? I have another of my own. Just switch it on, and it'll display the time. Take it. It could possibly be the little machine. I slipped it into my pocket. You said 9:18 p.m.? 9:19 p.m. now. Then we better hurry. Leaping takes you to the same point in time, right? We can't go forward or back? That's true. But we can't go yet. Why? Remember what I told you about riding the waves to alternate timelines? They're from a space filled with cryptoglobin energy. So let's call them blood space waves, which is why our good friend Shion complains about the blood space being like infected, I guess. Anyway, we can only leap when they're at their highest intensity. That's why I likened it to surfing. Sometimes you have to wait for a big enough wave to come along. But when's that going to be? Take a look at the device I gave you. I took the thing out of my pocket and turned it on. Displays some kind of diagram of the waves, along with 2 times. Between 10:20 p.m. and 1:15 a.m. tonight? Yes, we'll only be able to leap during that time. But you said Takumi II kills Hiriko II at 11 p.m. So, even if we leap as soon as that window opens, we'll only have 40 minutes. That's right. 40 minutes to get it all done. But it takes over half an hour just to get back to the school from here. Would you prefer to call a taxi? No? Taxis don't run, stupid. I know it won't be easy, but we still have to try. I'm trying to save my own life here. And yours, technically. While we waited for the blood space waves, Hiriko showed me how to use the machine. Wow, It's a lot more simple than I thought. Everything sounds simple when it's explained to you. I had to put in a lot of work to figure all this out. I had to explain it like a 5-year-old needs to learn. It was 10:19 p.m. Just 1 minute until we could jump. We'd already changed into our leap suits and adjusted the machine settings. Let's go over everything one last time. What timeline are we leaping to? Killer Zombie. And what's our objective? To remove the key data from Takumi II's brain and prevent Hideko II's murder. 2 objectives.
Oh.
Good. It's time. Let's get started. I hit the red button on the control console and we both stepped onto the platform. Here it goes. Okay, let's do this. We're zapping away. Exciting. I gotta say. Really curious to see how this all plays out. From the perspective of the other side. I always like these time travel shenanigans, you know, where you see another version of yourself and you're like, oh my god, can't let them see me, but I'll have to interfere from behind the scenes. Make sure everything goes smoothly.
Huh?
Do we do it? Do we leap?
No.
Don't just stand there. We need to get going. I like how we swap poses. Why do I look like a gorilla? Hideko was already on her way outside. I grabbed a fire extinguisher and hurried after her. Shouldn't we take off our leap suits first? I can't remember which loop it was, but I tried doing this in my regular clothes once. It didn't end well. There's 2 Hidekos. This one's a fake. It must be a shape-shifting commander. They captured me and shut me up in a cage in the courtyard from then to day 100. If you want the same thing to happen to you, I won't stop you. Never mind, let's just cause havoc.
No.
Now pick up the pace. You know we don't have a lot of time. Hideko took off running. I did the same, and we started our journey back to the school. We still had a ways to go, so I decided to ask about something, of course. Hey, can you tell me more about what happened between Hideko II and Takumi II? It all started around this time, actually. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to take a walk around the school. That's when Takumi II attacked me. The key data in his brain must have finally taken over. He chased me into the biolab. He was far stronger than he had any right to be. A key can draw out superhuman reserves of strength from its host, after all. He slammed my head on the operating table, and while I was dazed from that, well, you get the idea. I never had a chance to fight back. Right. We'd almost reached the academy. I could see the wall of fire up ahead. Suddenly, Hideko stopped and picked something up off the ground. That a power saw? Oh god. We'll be needing this. What for? Because those timelines can't operate without him. Takumi II locked the biolab door behind him when he attacked me. God, sorry. We'll have to break it down to get to him. This is the fastest way to do that. I was starting to get a bad feeling about this. Hold on, I've seen that power saw kill our friends in this timeline. By taking that into the school, you're putting them all in danger. That won't happen. We're going to cure Takumi II after all. But what if we mess it up? We won't. How can you be so sure? Enough talk. You're my servant, aren't you? You said you'd do anything to help, didn't you? Well, I guess, but... Then don't talk back. Just do as you're told. Okay. Hideko took off toward the wall, power saw in hand. I followed a few steps behind, trying to keep down the panic rising in my chest. This is not going to end well. Before long, we arrived at the school. I checked the time. It was displayed in the corner of the little window in the front of my helmet. 10:56 p.m. We've only got 4 minutes. What was this? Ghost trick all of a sudden? We have to hurry. 4 minutes till death. Go! We barreled through the entrance hall and into the hallway. Hideko kept going, through the halls and up the stairs. It was all I could do to keep up with her. Soon enough, we reached the 2nd floor. Found myself outside the door to the biolab. Hideko had gotten there before me, of course. I saw the 2 of them run in here just now. Hideko II went in first, then Takumi II chased after her. He was carrying a kitchen knife, just like I remember. In that case. I was right. The door's locked. Damn it! I pulled on the door myself just in case, but it wouldn't budge. Then I heard a noise from inside the room. That was probably Hideko II getting thrown around. It was already 10:59 p.m. Now I'm feeling like it's a Minority Report. Oh man, so many different references. This is bad. We're almost out of time. Stand back. I barely had time to react before Hideko revved her power saw and charged forward. There's that sound. There was a terrible splintering sound as the door yielded to the relentless rotating metal blades. Come on. Following Hideko's lead, I stepped through into the biolab, but I was not ready for what was waiting for me inside. The other me scares me. It took me a moment to process what had happened. Hideko had got in first, but now she was crumpled up in a corner. A blow from Takumi II must have sent her flying. What the hell happened? God, Hideko! He got both of you down. From the sound of that groan, she was going to be out of action for a little while. And on the other side of the operating table was Hideko II. She was also on the floor, and looked pretty out of it too. Both of the Hidekos were down for the count. Obviously, only one person could be responsible for this. Takumi II. This timeline's version of me. Hello, me. Our eyes met, and I froze up. I wasn't used to looking at my own body from the outside. Exactly, right? That'd be a freaking shock. It was such a surreal experience. I just stood there, forgetting even to breathe. But it wasn't long until time started to flow again, and I was dragged back into reality. Takumi II raised his kitchen knife and dashed toward me. Ah! Hideko said the leap suits repel hemoanima, but not a kitchen knife. But that wasn't a class weapon he was holding. It was more than capable of tearing through the suit and hurting me. He swung wildly, but I did my best to dodge his blows. Obviously, I wasn't about to let myself get killed, especially not by my own doppelganger. But I couldn't keep dodging forever. He was sure to hit me sooner or later. I needed a weapon, something I could use to fight back. But as the thought crossed my mind, my foot brushed against something. I glanced down. It was the power saw. Hideko must have dropped it when she got knocked over, and it was still running. Well, lucky she didn't fall on it. I ducked down, grabbed it, and swung it to the side. The blade connected with the other me's knife and sent it flying. That didn't stop him, though. He grabbed my arm, trying to take the power saw from me. Ugh! I was about to go down without a fight. I wrenched it away and kicked him in the stomach. He slammed against the wall and fell to the floor, his face contorted in pain. Must have hit him pretty hard. He wouldn't be getting up anytime soon. I took advantage of the lull in the fight to go and check on Hideko II. She didn't seem to have any visible injuries, but I had to make sure she was okay. All that strafing around I'd been doing, not to mention the run over here, I wasn't exactly feeling my best. I fought through the fatigue and lumbered over to this timeline's Hideko. But just as I was about to reach her, dash out the window. Something slammed into me hard from behind. I staggered a few steps, suddenly off balance. Takumi II saw his opportunity and took it. As the two of us grappled, we found ourselves near the window, and then... Ah! Alright, just make sure he doesn't dodge. Make sure he kicks us in the face so we don't burn up in the undying flames. Next thing I knew, I was in the air, with Takumi II still clinging to me. He must have tackled me with so much force that it sent us right through the window. Shards of glass were all around us, sparkling in the night air. For one weird, disconnected moment. It actually looked kind of beautiful. Maybe just because I'm looking at my doppelganger. But then the laws of physics kicked in, and while we were falling, rocketing toward the ground faster than either of us could deal with. Ow. That didn't sound pleasant. My leap suit must have provided some protection, because falling from the second floor didn't hurt nearly as much as it should have. I saw the power saw lying to my side. I grabbed it and got to my feet, looking around for Takumi II. He was standing nearby, maybe 30 feet away. It looked like he'd just gone to his feet. He was still swaying unsteadily. Well, I prevented Hideko II's murder. That just left one thing still to do in this timeline. We had to treat Takumi II. Couldn't let him get away now. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran toward him. My double saw me coming and ran. I stayed on his tail, and eventually cornered him right in front of the wall of fire. I raised my power saw and revved it. In the light of the undying flames, the blade glinted ominously. I wasn't going to kill Takumi II, obviously. I didn't even want to hurt him. He may be from an alternate reality, but he was still me, after all. So what was I going to do, just threaten him? He thought I was out to kill him. Maybe he'd come quietly. I decided to go with that, and hefted the power saw again. Uh-oh. Time's just stood still, and words are flying at the screen. Looks like he's about to make a choice. Wait. Something about this doesn't seem right. Haven't I seen this happen before? I couldn't have been distracted for more than 2 seconds. That was all he needed. Okay, yes, he kicked me. Pain flashed across my left leg. My view started to tilt to the side. As I toppled over, everything seemed to slow down. And I found myself thinking, I should have seen this coming. Should have low parried. But then my downward movement came to an abrupt stop. I felt my head slam against the cold, hard ground. Even with my helmet on, it was a real shock to the system. I was majorly disoriented. I could barely string 2 coherent thoughts together, let alone come up with a plan to fight back. Through instinct more than anything else. I managed to stagger back to my feet. My thoughts were still hazy, but one thing was abundantly clear. I don't have the power saw anymore, so it must be. Now it's my turn! Fear took over, and I ran back toward the school as fast as I could.
You won't get away!
The tables had turned! Now Takumi II was after me! Fortunately, he wasn't moving very fast, probably because he was weighed down by the power saw. My vision was back to normal now, but the haze around my thoughts was still there. Felt like I was forgetting something important, but I couldn't think what. Before I could figure it out, Takumi II made his move. He discarded the power saw, tossing it aside into the bushes. Now that he'd lightened his load, he was a lot faster than before and gaining on me fast. He and I were the same person, of course, so our running speed should have been the same. Except I had a big, clunky leap suit slowing me down. It's only a matter of time before he catches me. I need to find somewhere I can ditch this suit. Right as the thought crossed my mind, the outline of the school came into view up ahead. That's right. Put on a burst of speed, running for the school with all my might. Where did he go? I scrambled into the hallway and up the stairs. My feet were barely even touching the ground as I fled along the 2nd floor. Finally, I tumbled into the bathroom. I held my breath and listened hard. I could hear footsteps in the hall outside. They got closer, then passed by. Gradually faded away. I let out a sigh and leaned back against the wall. My head was swimming. Just stood there and spaced out for a while. So what am I supposed to do now? Still have to get that guy under control somehow. Maybe I can hide and try to get the jump on him? The suit's so hard to move around in, though. Won't be doing anything stealthy in this. Well, it'll be easy for him to turn the tables on me if anything goes wrong, too. The solution to that was obvious enough. Dump it. I took off my leap suit. Looking around, I found a supply closet and stowed it in there. Okay, I better get going. We need to fix this quick before our window to leap back closes. My first move would be to find Hideko. She was probably still in the biolab. I walked toward the bathroom door. But just as I was about to open it... They have hidden in the bathroom? Guess I better check. Darn it! Why do you have to pick now to think about looking in here? I looked around for an escape. There was no point hiding in one of the stalls. I'd get found out right away. In that case, there's only one way out. I ran to the window and opened it. I jumped out with all the energy I could muster, but something went wrong. Maybe it was the fatigue setting in, but I couldn't control my posture like I wanted to. I fell. Flat on my back, my head hitting the ground with a sickening crunch. Really done it this time. My consciousness was leaving me like smoke blown away in a strong breeze. Right before it all went dark, I was aware of footsteps nearby, and somebody saying something.
Takumi, are you okay? Hold on. Stay with me.
That was where my memory cut out for the day. The next thing I knew, my mind melted away into chaos and confusion. Great. Just great. Mission partly successful? Maybe? Did we make it back to the machine in time? I suspect so. I woke up suddenly. I looked around trying to orient myself.
Where am I?
Can't you tell? It's your room. In the SF timeline, that is.
SF timeline?
SF?
Steady
Siphon filter.
fundamental.
Oh.
It's the one we started off in.
Did you have to carry me here again?
Steady fundamental. Is that the name of this route? Or something? Is it already, like, named? Not named yet, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes. You need to start taking better care of yourself. I'm not your mother, you know.
I saved your damn life! 2 of you, in fact.
I don't understand.
It's like when a child falls asleep in front of the TV, and their mother picks them up and puts them to bed.
I wouldn't know. I've only referenced my mother like twice. To be fair, she doesn't exist, but still.
I've basically done the same for you. Several times now.
And she sounds a lot more innocent when she's talking like this, I gotta say. I wonder if that's deliberate. When she put it like that, I did feel kind of guilty. I shifted uncomfortably and sat up in bed. What happened after I blacked out?
Oh?
Don't worry about it. We fulfilled both of our goals. Right. I figured we saved Hideko II, but what about the other one?
Oh.
We don't need to worry about Takumi II's parasite problem. I actually had 2 thumb drives. Nigu gave me an extra one as a spare. I gave it to Hiriko II. I revealed myself to her and explained everything. Did she already know about the time loop and parallel leaping? No. Not every me in every timeline has the same memories. She'd only recovered a few fragments so far. Must have been hard for her to wrap her head around. She'd managed just fine. I should know. She's a past version of me, after all. I know her history very well. I even remember what happened next, from when I was her. As Hiriko II, I injected Takumi II with an anesthetic and used the repair program to treat it. A program I got from a thumb drive given to me, by me, Hiriko I. That was all well and good, but she hadn't seen it for herself this time. That made me uneasy. I took out the device Hiriko had given me. When's the next time the blood space waves surge? Thinking of leaping back to the killer zombie to check on it? Don't you believe me? It's not like that. Either way, we won't be leaping anytime soon. Look at the screen. 1 to 5 p.m. on day 20? Anytime soon. You make it sound like we're gonna do it on like day 45. Right? We won't be able to leap again until then. That's 3 days from now. So we're staying put for 3 days. That's just how this works. Do these surges have any kind of pattern? Unfortunately not. Everything from their variation to their wavelength to their regularity is completely random. The same goes for the periods when they surge and how long they last. We never really know what we're dealing with until they arrive. We're lucky these devices even allow us to predict the next surge. For now, you'll just have to trust me. So Takumi II's really fine now? We don't have to worry about him anymore? Where's that timeline? Is it a DLC route? That's right. Good to know. After breakfast, I went back to the roof to think. Our next sleep is on day 20, and the next battle is on the night of day 21. It gives me some downtime before then, but I still have to use it productively. What if we don't come back to the machine in time? And we're going to miss out on the battle. We're going to be declared MIA. These guys are going to be worried sick about us. I decided to go back to my room and take a walk around the school and see what everyone else was doing. Sounds like free time to me. Hell yeah. Alright, time to give my voice a break. Thanks guys for bearing with me.